Hi, my name is Tim Davis, and I started a studio tour years and years ago, and gradually, instead of just having me at my studio, I had a number of other artists, the artists that you're going to see on Abby's website. This year, of course, is a very different year. We have COVID to compete with and social distancing, and so we're not going to have our usual party. But we are offering our artwork for sale, and I can tell you a little bit about mine. I'm a photographer. I started my career about 20 years ago. I feeling like there was a creative gap in my life. And I got a book called The Artist's Way, which I recommend to everybody. And by going through the exercises and lots of writing in that book, I came to start producing artwork in the form of my photography. My photography is a little different than most, as if you want to look at this wall over here, most photography is about context. You recognize what you're looking at. You can look at a photograph and say, that's a wonderful composition. That's a fabulous moment in time. But you don't really have to invest creatively when you look at it. What I enjoy about my work is kind of what other people see. I know what I see. I look at the surfaces of objects and I make a capture, a photograph of a normal thing like an automobile or a wall or something of that nature, or a building. But I try to eliminate the context of the object so that in the end, it's about composition, it's about color, it's about texture, all of those things, and it's about imagination. So one of the things I like to do is encourage people to do what I do, exercise their imagination when they look at the objects in the world. This was a wall. This was a part of a railroad car. This is a real thing, but I tried to, this is the Disney Concert Hall in Los Angeles, but I tried to photograph it in such a way as it would be less like a building and more like, I don't know, I call it Dancing with Gary. The architect is Frank Gehry, and to me, it's like a dance. This one, I was knocking on doors for political activity, and I was going door to door, and there was this old truck in the driveway of this house, and this was the hood of the truck. This picture down here was the picture of the street. I was in at the Telfair Art Museum. They have a second floor sculpture garden, and it was fun, but I looked down at the street and I saw this thing that made me think of, I don't know, space. It's just the street. So this is my work, and I have lots and lots and lots of it. And so we are not having a regular studio show. It's online, it's virtual, but if anybody would like to come over, give me a call, make an appointment, and we can have a social distancing tour, and you can look at my work and we can talk about photography and creativity and get to meet each other and get to know one another. I'm always interested in that, especially in these times of disconnectedness. It's nice to get connected. So this is my studio. This picture over here is my wife and I spent some time in Southeast Asia, and I took lots of pictures of Buddha statuaries, and this is the only one that I've ever seen that was Buddha the man, It's Siddhartha. It's so realistic. It's one of my favorite images. This one was, this was something metal. I think it was a car, but it's flaking paint and rust. But I call this one Phobos, which is a moon of Mars, I think. It made me think of something celestial. So that's my introduction to me. My name's Tim Davis, and I welcome you to our virtual studio tour.